I don't like the white thing.
Like the flat one top?
No, that big white cakey thing in there.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella, it's cheese.
What?
No, it's not cheese.
The white cakey thing.
What?
Exhibit A, white cakey thing. Legit mozzarella. This one is so good. Welcome. Here we go.
And I'm not Tony Hawk.
We can start.
Let's
Jason.
start.
How you doing?
Danny Modello's here.
We're starting.
Meals by Cugine. Cugine?
Cugine, how are you?
Meals by Cugine. You seen his stuff?
Yeah. Seems like a good job, right?
Yeah, not bad. You eat food, cook food.
It seems like a good
It's a little
deal.
tough on the bonds, but you know.
Do you think you're getting bigger from your job?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you doing anything to fight back, or are you just going with it?
Nah, I just weigh myself every morning. And
That's
then,
how you're fighting it?
Or then if I like up a few pounds and I just starve myself for the day, which is not healthy, but fuck.
You starve yourself in anticipation of, oh, I'm going to do a shoot and eat a bunch of food?
Right, and then the next day I could just get obliterated.
What about working out?
Come on.
I
walked
figured I'd throw it out there, you know? Wait, you walked where? Up the
To
elevator?
The deli,
No, to the deli.
back.
Oh, okay.
That's
So you're not
exercise.
a fan of exercise?
Nah,
How old are you?
26.
So do you think you're going to do this for like a couple decades, or are you transitioning?
Yeah, if I'm alive by then. I'm thinking like another 5 to 7 years, I'll give it a good go, make my money, and then retire. And,
It's a good plan
you know,
to have that much foresight at your
Yeah.
age.
you know, I don't want to eat sandwiches forever. I mean, I do, but
I was
just
going
not
to
on
say, it
camera.
doesn't sound that bad.
No.
I read that you had a viral video and then immediately you're like, I quit my job. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, basically. I had a viral video, and a couple of friends are like, bro, just take it as far as it can go. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just do that. And after like 2-3 months, I was like, yeah, I quit, put in my 2 weeks. I mean, it wasn't like, I didn't have like a real job or anything. I was just a cook upstate, so like, wasn't missing nothing. So I took the jump, and here we are. It worked
How
out.
quick does one start getting paid? Like you said, you went viral. I'm assuming you were making zero money from the internet before that?
$0, yeah.
So when you go viral for one video, how much money does that entail?
About $2 from
Right.
TikTok.
So
Yeah.
what made you
I
think
don't-
you could turn it into something that would pay?
So I went to this San Gennaro Fest, which is like the big Italian fest in Manhattan every year. And this was like 2 months in. This is before I quit. And everyone knew me. Obviously, that's like a big fan group of mine. You know, it's all Italians. So I was like, they all know me. I could work something out. Like, if this guy's doing it, that guy's doing it. So I just quit, and I had a couple of dollars. And then I moved home just to not have any expenses.
Yeah.
And whatever, it worked out, you know. A couple of brand deals here and there.
Brand deals.
Yeah, that's
So was that that's the first money?
that's basically the bread and butter of
And
an
was that
influencer.
like a local person, a local place, or?
Nah, it was like Grubhub.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Big time, straight off
That's
the bat.
legit.
Yeah, that was like 4 or 5 months after I went full time. So I was making like money from Cameo, you know, like happy birthdays and Christmas. And
Is this a local thing you're getting cameoed for, or is it global?
well, Cameo is like
We know what Cameo is.
No, I'm saying like his fan base.
it's mainly US, but I have a couple of people in Australia,
Okay.
UK, Canada, but it's mainly like New York and, you know, all those big Italian American cities.
Do you have an agent?
I do.
When did you decide to hire an agent?
Well, they reached out last July, I'd say.
What level of success brought you agents?
I don't know. I guess it was just popularity, and I don't know.
When you said you got the viral video, did you feel like I'm just wondering, like when you said, okay, I'm going to do this full time, you knew that whatever it was that made that video viral, you had plenty more of that to give?
Right. Yeah, because before that viral video, I was doing it for like 4 years, just for like shits and giggles. I wasn't doing it to go viral. I just like to cook in my kitchen and eat sandwiches. So figured, fuck it, I'll just do that. So I had like 4 years of like not unseen footage, but like 34 people saw the,
Right.
those lines and all that. So I had like 4 years of practice, and then it took off. So I was like, all right, I have like enough in the bank, and then, then I took it serious. So then,
Did you actually
started
start
writing.
to use that archive, or you?
Yeah, I used it. I used, some lines from it and just some like meals that I cooked back then. And I was like, all right, I could cook it this way, but obviously it didn't work that way. So now I'm going to cook it in the way that it goes viral. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a delicious and nutritious snack that packs a real protein punch? Each 1 ounce serving of wonderful pistachios contains 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Pistachios are known for their protein power, fiber, and better for you, unsaturated fats for a combination that may help keep you feeling fuller longer. It's one of the highest protein nuts out there.
The best part, wonderful pistachios come in a variety of flavors and sizes, perfect for enjoying with your family and friends or taking them with you on the go during your summer adventures.
Check out wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more about how these little green wonders can power up your day.
Hey, but you could tell. I mean, I think your chef experience, your line cook experience, comes through.
Yeah, it definitely came through in the beginning. It still does. I could still tell, like, when I'm watching a video, I'm like, you've never worked in a kitchen, like, when I see someone else's,
Right.
and then versus someone who has actual experience. So that helps me with just basic things of, like, when to salt and how to cook a steak medium rare by just touching it,
So now, has this given you advantages or perks where you go places and they're like, oh, yo, and then
Yeah.
where you don't have to pay, or you get
Well, I could just get in.
reservations
Yeah, I
and
can
stuff?
get
Yeah.
reservations anywhere,
Yeah.
which makes it nice, even though I don't take advantage of it.
no.
Nah, not really. I go
See,
to like
that's like the one thing I do take advantage of.
Yeah.
I go to like 2 restaurants in the city where you would like need a reservation.
What about fans? Do you get recognized everywhere?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
the ladies love you?
They do like me.
Do you take them to these restaurants?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I take them to like a dive bar where nobody knows nothing, and then
Right. That's more your
yeah,
vibe.
I'm definitely not taking abroad to Carbone. Like, that's
Abroad.
crazy. Well, abroad.
How's
like,
that work out? Like, do you go to play? Do you date
Oh, I
people
don't-
where you call them abroad to their face?
Nah, not directly, but like
I'm
you
just
know.
trying because I'm not Italian. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Right.
in California and from Australia, so broad is just like,
Crazy, right?
how's that working out for you?
Right. Like,
So you don't say it to them,
Nah,
right?
not directly.
Right. Just like on a podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Broad.
Just where everyone else will see it.
Right. They'll see it, but not directly.
Are you a romantic?
No, not really. I mean, I'll cook abroad at dinner once in a while.
Wow, when you put it that way, I guess you've answered the question several times.
That's semi-romantic, though,
Yeah. Well, you can cook, so
Right. That's
When
like
you
my
make somebody a
advantage.
meal
Come
and it's actually
over, I'll
tasty.
cook for you.
Yeah.
Have some glasses of wine.
Right.
Hopefully, you make a bad decision at the end of the night.
right, that's romantic. Yeah.
That's kind of
You're gonna regret this, baby. Eat this sandwich.
I feel like you just
That's
like
horrible.
transported a comic from the 70s.
Little bit, right?
Yeah.
Do you do comedy?
No, I don't. A lot of people want me to, but
Yeah.
I get like stage fright. Like even this, like there's only like 10 people on set.
Yeah, but they're not
like-
listening.
Yeah, probably not. They got their head up their asses.
They don't
therefore,
care.
You know?
They're just here for the job.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but this is like the max I could do
Right.
before I start getting like a little.
But do you think you get more used to it the more you do these things?
Right.
Do you do appearances?
Not really.
Right.
I've done like 1 or 2.
Would you ever do a live show, like a live sandwich eating?
I'll probably do one later this year at the Food and Wine Festival.
So it's coming.
So it's common.
Oh,
Like,
that's cool. So appearances like that.
yeah, I'll do like
Yeah.
that just to like play nice by the foodies. You know, they want me to do it, so it's almost like I have to do it.
You don't like the foodies?
No, I love the foodies, but
Okay.
like the Food and Wine Festival, that's like the big food convention with all like the famous chefs, and now it's like
Uppity people.
right,
Right.
where it's like, all right, now I gotta go shake hands, kiss a baby, say hey, you doing?
What is? Did you know about this?
No, I mean I brought you guys sandwiches just
Oh.
because I didn't want to come empty-handed and be a schmuck. And
my
it turns
God,
out
what
you
just
got.
happened?
Wait, did you make those?
No, I didn't make those. These are from my buddy's shop.
But your
Anthony and
buddy
Sons.
makes a good sandwich because otherwise he wouldn't be your sandwich buddy, right?
That's correct.
These are going to be some of the better sandwiches that you can get around here.
This is like my favorite sandwich shop in New York.
Right.
Top
So
5.
this means, because I'm a tourist, I don't know anything. He's telling me about Australian restaurants I didn't know, and I'm from Australia that are all around here. I got a coffee yesterday and it came in a bag. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm doing it all
Wolfing a
wrong.
bag? How does that work?
I don't know, but
See,
I wasn't
he
happy
stumped
about
you
it.
and him.
I wasn't happy about it.
Yeah. How do you
But-
drink that? Did you stab with a straw or something?
Yes, and it was leaking coffee into my hand. It sucked.
It's a nightmare.
Wait, before we get into this, I want to know what are your favorite spots to eat?
Okay, so I guess for like sandwiches, it would be Anthony and Sons. I have Royal Crown in Staten Island. I'm born and raised in Staten Island, so like Royal Crown. Then I have like Danino's, which is a pizza shop out there. Lee's Pizza, which is like this really thin tavern style. They got a clam pie. They'll knock your
Clam.
dick off. It's fun. Yeah, clam on a
Clam
pizza.
pie.
It's like New Haven, kind of.
Not.
Yeah, I'm
No?
with you. Nah.
It's good. It's good.
Nah.
Okay, I'll try it.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
too
won't.
fishy.
Do you like clamato juice?
Who? No.
Clamato juice.
No.
But you will eat a clam pizza.
Yes. Why not?
Where else do you eat clams?
Well, you know,
No, don't do that. Man, you're not getting laid that much at all, are you?
here and there.
Broad clam.
Broad
Oh my
clam.
God,
That's
stop.
not going to work out. Because clams are a very fishy thing, you know? I'm one of those
Right.
people like,
Yeah, canned
fish
clams
on
are
pizza?
very fishy.
it's like beer and ice cream, you know?
Yeah, but they don't like kill it with the clams. You know,
It's just a hint of clam.
there's a hint of clam, cheese, no sauce,
Weird.
Ooh.
like parsley and other herbs or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right. I mean, you would know.
it's not
you know?
overpowering.
I just don't branch out that much, I guess. I think I would draw the line, but if he ate it in front of me, I guess I'd eat it.
I mean, I'd go off his recommendations.
Right? Because he does it. I don't do it.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He's living it.
What's the best Italian dish?
Probably like veal palm.
Wow.
The veal palm from Bellatos, Emilio Bellatos.
Okay.
What's a gelato?
That's just the name of the restaurant.
Oh.
I think that's his
Oh,
last
sorry.
name or something.
Yeah, that wasn't hard to figure out.
I thought it was a new treat. What about, do you like desserts?
When I'm in the mood for sweets, I
Right.
love them, obviously, like everyone else, but I'm not like diving in for a sfidel or a cannoli.
Right. You don't like cannolis.
I do like cannolis.
Right. Because there's like tourist cannolis and then there's good ones, right?
Right.
Where do
like
you get a good one?
Villa Bate.
Right.
That's in 18th Avenue in Brooklyn.
Right.
That's
See,
the
I
There
best.
you go.
Yeah.
Now we're getting that's the dirt.
That's
That-
where I want to go.
That's the best. That's the best pastry shop in New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You write that down?
That's what I think, anyway.
Yeah, but at least it's going to be,
We're not one to argue.
yeah, it'll be good. Because I used to just go to the tourist ones in City Square because that's where I stayed when I had to work here.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, cannolis, cool. Let me just get a bunch of them. They tasted good to me, but I was high.
Yeah, anything tastes good high.
So have you, since having this success, have you gone into going like fine dining, tasting menu type of stuff?
No, I
No.
hate that shit. To me,
You
that's
hate
not
that.
even real food. In my opinion, like, you know, where they give you like one piece of tortellini with like some sauce or like,
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
Yeah.
that's not food to me. That's more of an experience, and
Yeah.
I'd rather just have a McDouble from McDonald's and call it a day. Like, I'm a foodie, but like, I still would rather a slice of pizza than some real fancy
Yeah.
dish. That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. What's your favorite fast food then?
I would say McDonald's
Yeah.
is all time. You can never go wrong with a nice McDonald's. The French fries, Diet Coke there is crazy.
I do like their French fries.
It's just so disgusting to me, but I
You
get
don't
it.
eat fast food?
I try not to.
Yeah, everyone tries not to, but then 2 a.m.
Yeah, you find
I
yourself
I just
in an
don't.
airport.
I just don't.
or-
I've never been
Yeah.
caught and looked forward to it. Like I've been caught, and I'm like, well, if you don't eat something, you're
Right.
gonna feel worse.
Right, so,
So
then
I'll
you gotta
eat
get
something.
some calories.
But
in
I
it.
don't go, oh, you know what I mean? There's nowhere else to go but McDonald's. I get to like, I'm not looking forward to it.
Right, okay.
I usually probably get fries because then it won't mess me up as much as the rest of it because I'm used to not eating fast food, so it kind of messes with my stomach. I think
Yeah, probably, because it's not real food.
a little bit. Like I didn't want to say it, but a little bit.
You know, whatever, I'll say it.
Yeah.
It's processed.
Yeah, I wish I could look forward to it
It's
more.
food.
He legitimately eats it. He likes it. You guys are similar when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And it works. He turns it into fuel. I turn it into vomit.
Yeah, I can't do nothing after I eat fast food.
You didn't do anything anyway.
That is also true, but I'm even more useless after a McDouble.
You're fine. Either way.
It kind of works out.
Let's talk about hair.
You don't have to choose between hair
It's
growth
one of my
and your
favorite
health.
subjects, Tony. Let's talk more about hair.
Your hair is under your hat. I know it's super long and flowing, but you're
Yeah,
hiding it.
that's
from
why I
us.
have a hat on, to keep it
know.
out of my eyes.
Exactly. You don't have to choose between better hair growth and your health. There's a holistic solution for men that promotes both healthier hair and whole body wellness.
Get ahead of thinning hair with Nutrafol's whole body approach to hair growth. No drugs, no compromises.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Nutrafol's hair growth nutraceuticals go beyond genetics to multi-target the root cause of thinning, including
Stress, hormones, nutrition, metabolism, aging, and lifestyle through whole body health.
physician formulated using natural medical grade ingredients. Nutrafol's drug-free patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sexual health.
Hell yeah. Got to stay
No
in the bones
compromising
zone.
there.
No.
You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code HAWKWOLF.
Yeah, that's both of us.
That's both of us. To save $10 off your first month's subscription. This offer is only available to U.S. customers for a limited time, plus free shipping on every order.
That's a great deal.
Get $10 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code
Hawkwolf.
HAWKWOLF. We got you.
Do you spill a lot of food in your car?
Yeah, it's crumbs everywhere. It's a disaster. But
You don't clean it?
well, I don't personally, but you know, I go to
You
the
do
car
get your car
wash.
cleaned, right?
Yeah.
Did they find like meals in your car?
Nah, they could probably scrape together enough breadcrumbs to put on, you know,
Right, okay.
put in your
If you
meatball
lose
recipe.
a huge chunk of your food that you're eating in your car, you will retrieve that piece.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and
Right.
throw it out. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not that much of an animal.
I hate when those disappear right in between the seed and
yeah,
the middle.
right.
Gone
You're just like,
forever.
oh, that's forever there.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I got to figure something out.
Definitely
with that.
have some McDonald's fries in there.
Right. Good for you,
Marinate 'em.
Tony.
What's in there?
I know. I just
That's
told
your
my
homies.
Yeah, I was like, give me the 5 best sandwiches. So there's probably like a chicken vodka palm in there. There's probably something with prosciutto and burrata. I don't really know what he gave me. I was just like, give me
Nothing
something good.
spicy.
There might be a couple of spicy things in there. Why, you don't eat spicy?
I like spicy
Only for
food,
our
but I
entertainment.
shit and vomit at the same time if it's real spicy.
But there's plenty of time. It's not going to happen on the show. So,
Right.
Oh, well, that's the main thing, isn't it?
yeah. Yes.
I'll just go back to my room and
Yes,
shit
it
and
is,
vomit.
Jason.
Yeah.
It is the main thing. Have you not realized that by now?
Anything for the clip.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it now.
I thought
Okay,
you were the one that was
okay.
committed to this.
I'm not going to not eat it.
Let's get it.
Just saying I'd prefer not to vomit and shit.
Spiciest one. All right, let's see what we got over there. I don't know what the fuck that says.
Have you ever surfed?
No. My balance is like a toddler.
You got bad.
Bad balance.
Yeah.
I would just fall over.
Play sports?
Yeah, I used to play ball a lot in high school. That was like a big part of me growing up. And then, I don't know, I just, you know, everyone has their time to put down the sneakers and eat a sandwich. I think
That's
kinda what happened.
that's where I'm at right now.
Right now?
Yeah. When you first started videoing yourself talk about sandwiches, did you find that when you opened a sandwich that you talked in a way where everyone was like, I really like it when you talk about sandwiches. You should talk more about sandwiches. Or did you just start filming it because you were like, I'm so excited about these sandwiches, people need to know?
I think it was a mixture of both. I think people like my accent
Yeah.
and like the look. And so I think that's what really works. I think the food is the middleman to
Yeah.
the accent and like the comedy.
Yeah.
So that's what I always try to, that's what I learned from doing this for the past 2 years is let me just try and exploit that with the sandwich in between so I have something to play off of.
Right.
So the food is always something to play off of, and then, because if not, then like, what the hell am I going to talk about?
And what
It's very
are
New York.
some of your go-to moves, like when you open a sandwich? What is the thing that you know you're going to say when you do it?
It depends on the sandwich or like the theme of the video or what's going on in like that day. Like if something's popping off, if something's like viral, like they had like a Diet Coke scare like 2 weeks ago with the aspartame. So I was like, all right, I could play off that. So it's very like video to video. And now in the beginning, it was just all off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Now I can't do that.
Because you have to do so many more, right?
Not that. It's just like if I do it off the top of my head, it's not going to be as funny and it's not going to be as smooth.
Right.
So now it's like I write everything down. Like
Right.
I almost script it
You're
From
out.
start to finish.
It's
Yeah.
a job.
Right.
Yeah.
I script it out.
Yeah.
And then, I figure out what the theme's going to be of that video.
Yeah.
Then I get like a food to kind of like match it up with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay.
And then I just start writing one-liners, and then I start piecing it together like, oh, that's good, that's not good. That's going to get me canceled, so I can't say that.
Right.
That's a lot of them.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a dirty mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's what
I don't think
sells
using the
these
term
days.
broad is helping you.
No, but
not
that's
helping him.
that's not cancelable.
No. I
mean-
it's just like you're not getting laid that much.
I
Well,
see.
90% of my audience is male, so
Right.
I don't really
you're
have
catering to your audience.
So what is a GF sweet?
to. Godfather, and that's the sweet version. They have like the hot one, so that's a bunch of Italian cold cuts.
Ooh.
Enough sodium to make your ankles swell up.
Wow. You're really selling it.
Yeah, this is Anthony and Son. That's a banger.
It's a banger.
Oh, dude,
that's
look
like-
at that.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Show some
What's
fucking-
this?
I think that's chicken cutlet with fresh mozzarella.
Mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Oh,
no,
that
maybe
white
that's-
stuff.
Maybe that's eggplant. That's eggplant.
Oh,
That's quality.
it's quality?
Quality.
Yeah,
Ha-
that's Italian.
Is that quality?
Does it look quality?
I don't know. It looks like a sandwich. of
Fucking
sorts.
A. Oh, this guy's spicy. If you want to shit yourself, you could eat this one.
Oh, cool.
Remember my dad used to bring home, he went to some deli. He was convinced it was the most authentic Italian deli in San Diego. He would come home with these sandwiches, but he got them so long ago that they're just completely soggy. He'd be so excited to bring them home. Like, I brought some of those original, authentic Italian sandwiches home. We're like, cool. It's bread that's mush and
Yeah, it's
Deli
falling
meats.
apart.
doesn't look a good review, Jason.
I'm all right.
Is it spicy?
Nah. I
Is
don't like
that what it's
mushrooms.
supposed to say?
I don't like mushrooms that much.
Let me try it. Do you want the meat brigade over here?
No, I don't want it. I
Ooh,
want it.
this is deep fried.
Let me have this spicy.
What do you got
shit.
against this one?
I don't like it.
Dude, this one looks
I
good.
feel inferior with this guy here eating food. I feel like a vegan.
This one's
Solid.
amazing.
Okay.
It's more
Oh,
your
this
speed.
Yeah.
This one.
I don't like the white thing.
Like the flat one top?
No, that big white cakey thing in there.
Mozzarella.
Yeah,
it's
nah.
cheese.
What?
No, it's not cheese.
The white cakey thing.
What?
Exhibit A. White cakey thing. Legit mozzarella. This one is so good.
Do you ever eat like something to cleanse the palate?
Like something healthy?
Yeah.
Once in a while, yeah.
What? What's your healthy
Just trying
go-to?
everything.
I'll do
Okay.
I'll just make myself a salad. Just chop
Right.
up like, romaine, bunch of vegetables,
Yeah.
grill some chicken.
So you eat veggies and stuff?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'll eat them, just not on camera because it's
Right.
like against my brand, I guess you could
Right.
say.
Do you drink water?
Yeah, that's really all I drink. It's,
Right.
What's this one?
That's looks like prosciutto, burrata, maybe arugula. Might be some.
White
There's
cakey.
fake spread. That's my favorite one, Anthony and daughter. That's fire. If you like sweetness, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Quality?
Yeah.
You won't like this one.
I
Might be
won't?
good.
Yeah.
It's so banging. There you go. Great, right in there. How you doing?
I tried to warn you.
It's got more of that white stuff in there, doesn't
Oh,
it?
my God.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese.
I'm all
White
right.
stuff.
I like the jam in there.
The jam's good, right?
The fig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Fig?
Oh, yeah.
The fig
I like
jam.
figs.
Bigs are good.
These are the GTK sandwiches. Here, take one.
All right, we'll take one. Let's see what's going on here.
Jason, are you
Oh
in?
yeah, for sure.
Why not? Eat
You're
a little
in, right?
more.
Okay, let's see. So what are we? Or we're giving our critique.
Oh, look at
Whoa,
this
this one has like
fucking
a
thing.
pretzel bun.
What is this, mustard? Oh, this is a Cuban?
It's got meat in it.
I think this is like a Thai chicken.
Spicy meat in it.
I think this is a Cuban. Pork, ham, pickles, mustard. Oh, look at that.
Hey, let's see. What is this?
Nice pretzel bun. How you doing?
Buffalo chicken sandwich.
Let's see what we got.
It's good, but wow,
It's spicy.
it's not. It's like
Are you choking up?
no. Mm-mm.
Because I just want to finish myself. If that's real spicy, give it to me.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, so you can just get out. It'll hit you. It's gonna hit you.
Nope. Not spicy. Not spicy. Still not spicy. Not spicy.
Here we go.
I knew it. You made your bed. Yeah,
You guys put spice in all the sandwiches.
is that what happened?
You guys put. Man,
Now, this one's not spicy, so try it.
I don't know you that well. Are you
Believe me.
lying?
No, I don't lie.
Are you a guy that likes to make
Whoa,
not
what's
spicy
this
people
one?
eat spicy food?
Nah, I would never do that.
This
to
is like
someone
a-
that looks like they could beat
This
the
is like
shit
a
out of me.
Thanksgiving
I
sandwich.
would never do that.
Nah,
this
try
one.
this. If you like mustard, which I'm not a
Cranberry, turkey,
big- oh, what is
stuffing.
this? Thanksgiving all over again?
Yep.
Brings your agita
I don't
just
wanna-
looking
just
at
keep
it.
going, Jason. Just do it. All right.
Doing a round table of sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
dude.
What? It's real spicy?
No. Oh my God.
Double dip. There you go.
You're not even getting You're
not even
canceling
getting the-
flavors out,
He's getting his
getting it wrong.
calories in for the day.
dude.
Your macros.
We are not your demographic, obviously.
Yeah,
since-
no.
I mean, I'm saying like in terms of being guests on your show, because I don't think this is the way you appreciate these things.
We're both great.
They are great.
Right. Yeah, he
We're-
got it.
No,
You have like one sandwich on this and one
Yeah.
on there. It's like a chipmunk. You could taste kind of the flavors.
okay, all right, cool.
There's a lot of flavors going on right now, Tony.
Yeah, right on your chin too.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man.
You got a mustard goatee. Let's just say that you're gonna do your show. Someone just went mystery sandwich here. Boom. What would be your?
What would be on it?
No, I don't mean what would be on it. Like if they were to say, all right, here you go, Danny, try this sandwich. Give us feedback.
Like a real feedback?
Yeah.
I'd probably just take a look what's in it, and then you kind of know what it tastes like.
Well, you already know that sandwich, so try this one.
Right? Yeah, I have no. Yeah.
All right, boom. There's. Oh wow.
Man, the fuck is this shit?
See now
He would
this is
say
how we
that.
get started. Yes.
Yeah, basically. So this looks like a half a heart attack. I think that's turkey, cranberry. Is that stuffing?
Oh yeah, I just had one. That's the
That's the
Thanksgiving sandwich. Yep.
Thanksgiving nightmare. There you go. All that's missing is my family arguing. It's solid. It's a lot of bread, or bread-like substances.
Right. Oh yeah,
So-
with the stuffing too.
Right. It's good. Buttery. It works well if you like those flavors.
It's just
So-
not that Italian.
Well, I don't only like Guinea shit. Like I'll eat, American stuff and whatnot. But
I know, but it seems like that's the ones that you like the most, though.
yeah, because that's what my audience wants me to like.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
you like other things.
Yeah, I'll eat.
When you cook, do you cook other things that are not so?
Yeah,
Right.
but it's always like if I'm gonna cook something that's not in my realm, I'll cook it once or twice off camera, and kind of like take notes and be like, "Oh, that was horrible. Don't put that there." And,
Okay.
And then once I got it down pat, then I could like cook it on camera, and I still might fuck it up, but if it looks good, it's not like the audience is tasting it. It's
Right.
just got to look good. So there's been times where I'm like, "Oh, this is nasty," but I'll take the bite for the camera.
Do you
'Cause-
say that?
No, I won't say that.
You'd be like, it's good
Yeah.
regardless?
Yeah, well, I just won't say it's good or bad. I'll
Okay.
just bite it and
Yeah.
say how you doing or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever comes out of
Because
my-
you know a good version of it exists, or you can't make a good version of it.
Right. If you make
It's like when you shoot a photo of a trick, you can make, even though you're not making one that day.
Yeah, okay.
You're like, well, that one looks good.
How long does it take you to make a new sandwich?
to make a video, in and out, it's like a couple hours.
Oh,
maybe,
okay.
Maybe like an hour. But
No,
it's
I mean-
also like 3 hours from like the couple of days before of me like writing down what I'm gonna say. So like making the sandwiches, that's like easy for me.
Okay.
But it's more like the commentary. That's what's the hard part for my videos.
Okay.
So I could just make a shitload of sandwiches, but to make it all funny and make sense, that's the fucking pain in the ass part.
Have you ever made a sandwich where you were like, this is such a good sandwich that I now eat this sandwich all the time?
Yeah, I think everyone goes through those like food phases of, oh, this recipe that I made was easy.
Yeah.
It was quick. And then you just stop eating that every day for a month and you get tired of it. But yeah, that always happens.
Does that happen more frequent when you're making new ones all the time, or less frequent because you're kind of stretching them?
Probably less frequent.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're like adding stuff that you haven't added just for the sake of adding stuff.
Right, just because I know it's going to
Right.
do well.
Right.
Sometimes I'll like add an ingredient that I don't like, but the world likes and
Yep.
it looks good, so you got to appease the audience.
Have you done any kind of sweepstakes or, I don't know, offers where you would cook for a group?
No.
No?
I don't know, I'm like weirded out by like meeting random people and cooking, because you never know how like they act,
Right.
So you meet a random person on the street, it's very easy, as you guys know, just say, hey, don't thank me, boo, and then you can get out of there in a short time. But if you're like stuck there, then I gotta bring, another chef that really knows what they're doing, because in case I fuck up, and then, a couple other people to make sure everything's going all right. So I don't really bother.
You don't
with
feel like that could be something in the future?
that could be. That definitely could be a nice money play, or,
I mean, you already got the brand.
yeah.
What about a restaurant?
Restaurants are like the biggest money pit, hardest to run.
Right.
They're like,
Someone must have offered you to collaborate.
I've collaborated with like Fat Sal's in LA.
Yeah.
I have a sandwich over there, but nothing on like a Cugine restaurant. Not yet. I think I will. Maybe like a pizzeria or a sandwich
Yeah.
shop, if that makes sense. But a full blown restaurant, that's
Or you could do like a
Right.
ghost kitchen and have a delivery thing.
yeah,
That'd be pretty sick.
that would be actually pretty cool.
Do you have ideas like that, or are you just like, I'm making my sandwiches, that's it? Sounds like you're just going to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's kind of just like I'm a bare minimum kind of guy.
Right.
I'd rather put just like an hour. Like this was all I had planned today.
Yeah.
They were like 2:00. They're like, "Can you do 3:15?" I was like, "This podcast was all I had to
Yeah.
do." So yeah, like you guys own the day,
Cool.
really. Like whatever.
We're honored. Thank you.
So like that's kind of how I do it. I'm like, all right, if I don't have anything to do that day, then maybe I'll make some content or figure it out. But if I have something to do like this, I'm like, all right, this is pretty important.
Yeah.
I'll do this because I consider this work. It's fun, but it's still like,
Oh yeah. Same. Us too.
Especially after
This
eating
is-
that.
This is fun, right?
Yeah.
smile and wave.
Yeah. So it's pretty
work.
It's pretty calm. Like it's not like
Yeah,
like
most-
overworked. It's pretty
Yeah, a lot of-
relaxing.
A lot of content creators like yell at me to like work more. They're not yell, but they're
How
like
often are you trying to produce?
once or twice a week. Which,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's it. Like if my video does well, I'm like, fuck it, I'm taking the week off. Like I don't gotta post something for like
Yeah.
5-6 days now. But if it doesn't do well, then I'm like, all right, let me get something out there in the next 3-4 days.
Okay.
Just to like redeem myself and not feel like a piece of shit.
So it's like a victory, and then it's time to celebrate, and then you're like, I got to get back in there,
Right.
make another one. Oh man, that didn't do good. I got to get one that hits, and then I go back to celebrating,
Right.
which is not working.
Not working, yeah,
Right.
just hanging out.
Right.
Which is what I love to do. So
Yeah.
When you're hanging out, what do? Don't say eat sandwiches.
no. But I'm very like minimalistic kind of like I just don't like working.
What do you
So-
do? Play video games or something?
I watch TV. I have a lot of friends in content too. So that kind of helps me now where it's like on a Tuesday afternoon, they'll be around to hang out and shit. Drink.
Right, you're a drinker.
Yeah.
Right.
What's your drink of choice?
Vodka. Either vodka soda or a martini, depending on the time and place.
Martinis
Martinis. Dirty vodka martinis.
at a bar.
No.
You make them yourself.
Nah, I don't even know how to make them. Well, I sort of do.
Wait, not at a bar and not by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where?
I'll do it at like certain bars, but if it's like a dive bar, I'm not ordering a martini. That's just ridiculous.
Right. You're
And
asking for trouble.
That's where you just order a vodka soda, call it a day.
Gotcha.
And, can't fuck that up. But if it's at like a
New York hack.
Right.
But the martini, when you have them, they're in a martini glass with a bunch of olives, right?
3 olives, regular, not blue
Right.
cheese.
Not what?
Not blue cheese, like blue cheese olives.
Ew.
Yeah, those are disgusting.
People do that?
I don't
Wait,
like
what's a blue
I don't
cheese
like
olive?
olives, so I don't.
It's like an olive stuffed with blue cheese.
Oh, in the
Ew.
center?
What the hell?
Nah.
People like them.
Nah.
Kathy loves olives.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Not anymore though, because I only wanted them in my dirty martini. Dirty martinis was a good way to get drunk fast.
Yeah, you
I figured
have
that
like
out.
2 of those, and I'm like drooling.
What makes it dirty?
The olives.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like a martini. If you get a dirty one, it's got a bunch of olives in it. Yeah. But it's still, once I realized, because I got so into them that I was like, I'm getting a martini glass, and I'm going to learn to make it myself. And then I realized that it's just a glass of alcohol. When I started making it, I was like,
there's,
wait a
no
minute.
mixer. in
There's
there.
nothing in this that isn't booze.
Right.
No wonder I like them so much. Yeah.
Like a Long Island ST.
Yeah,
Remember
man.
those?
Those will get you going.
Yeah, that's I've had some unfortunate situations.
I remember the
from
first time
that.
someone brought me one, I was like, I don't understand. Like, it's just every alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 4 different alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a
I like
recipe
sugar
for
too.
disaster.
So when I first discovered those, I was like, this has everything I want in it. All the
So
alcohol and all the
dangerous.
sugar you could ever
It's
want.
such a problem.
It was a good drink, but then it turned into a bad one. That was when we did the Demolition Radio show, and I had Carrie Hart tattoo me
Oh,
and
yeah,
Chuck
in
Liddell
Vegas.
punch me.
That was a bad time.
Yeah, all because I decided to start the day with one of those a bowl at one of those
like a fish bowl.
a
In
fish
Vegas?
bowl of that
In
drink.
Vegas.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
and they
Call
were
it
like, "Oh, the
quits.
show's not on for like another 4 hours," and I was like, "Oh, no worries, I'll just drink bowls of."
Yeah, that wasn't one of our proudest moments of doing Sirius XM.
No, but Chuck Liddell said that after I asked him to punch me, that a bunch of people asked him for him to punch them, and then he brought up my name on like, was it not Letterman? No, what's the big redheaded guy?
Conan.
Yeah, he was on Conan, and he's like, yeah, Jason Ellis. And I'm like, why are you mentioning, like, Conan nobody knows who that is. But he said it specifically, and now people ask me to punch him all the time, and I was like, worth it. Completely worth
Totally,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And then
I
later
guess
on,
something did come good from that night. But
Right.
Yeah.
Brand relevancy.
yeah, and he always remembered me, and he'd been punching the head more than me. So, like, he'd be like, hey, it's that dickhead that wanted me to punch him. So I was always cool with Chuck Liddell from that move. Everybody else that day hated me, but Chuck liked me.
I played a celebrity poker tournament with him, and it got down to the last, I think, 4 people, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
There was other poker pros at the table, and there was one person that won their way in through an online, like through the app,
Yeah.
because it was a poker app that was sponsoring it. So they won whatever, they got in there. I took Chuck Liddell and the poker app person out with one hand, and he was pissed. Like, he was pissed.
Oh, wow.
I've hung out with him a few
Yeah.
times, and I've never been the receiver
Yeah.
of his anger at all. And I was like, oh,
My bad.
Yeah.
sorry.
Should have folded that hand.
Yeah, when he looks mad, it's not cool.
I mean, we're cool. Everything's
Yeah.
cool. But I could tell. I was like, oh, I just triggered the anger.
Yeah,
It was exciting.
that is pretty cool. You're a thrill seeker.
I got second place.
You can play, huh?
It was weird. I can kind of play.
Yeah.
You just got a good roll of hands.
No, I could kind of play. I know the rules enough and the sort of whatever to look for and what other people might have and then at some point we had been playing so long in this game. We were like, for me, a long time, but we were like 3 hours into it. Something clicked where I started to register everything, and it was almost like I got in the flows state,
Yeah.
or whatever, the zone. I was just like, oh, I get it. I get all this. Oh, he probably has that, and he has that, and then all of a sudden I just had it.
And you were right.
yeah, but now I don't have it again. It was just that time.
We never got it back.
No, I mean, I don't have. I'm not interested enough to go back to
Right.
it.
You ever gambled?
Nah, I'm not a big gambler.
Yeah,
I
me
play
neither.
poker once in a while with my friends, but like gambling to me, like sports, that's just throwing money away.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing poker like with real money or with chips
No.
buy-in, or is it just like is actual cash?
No, buy-ins and then like, the chips you buy online or
Right.
whatever, but it's nothing like crazy, $50, $100.
Yeah.
It's not like no one's losing their 401k,
Yeah.
We're
Right.
just trying to have a couple of laughs and
Some
maybe someone,
martinis.
right. Maybe someone will win.
Yeah, I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I don't
sports
do it.
gambling, I'm horrible at.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'll do like the Super Bowl and that kind of bullshit.
Oh,
but
betting. Yeah.
I can't bet on fighters. I'm the worst. Like, I know a lot about fighting, but I always bet on the people I like to win. And that's where I lose.
You mean just on your friends?
Yeah, it don't even have to be my friend. If I'm just a huge fan of your fighting and you're fighting a guy where I'm like, man, I don't know who's going to win it. I'm going to go with the guy that I like. And then I can't bet against him because if I bet against the guy and he wins, I celebrate I lost money. So I've got to go with the guy that I want to win wins and I get money, which usually ends up with the guy I want to win loses and I lose money. But at least I had his back,
right.
True.
That's important.
That's why I don't
Yeah.
bet. Because, one time I won $1,000 on Holly Holm beating Ronda Rousey. And the only reason I did it is because Ronda Rousey was being a bitch on TV and I didn't like her. And I was like, you know what? It's such an underdog. It'd be so cool if you lost and I bet and I put $100 on it and I made like $1,000 because that was like the biggest upset in the history of the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
And the joy.
I don't watch many fights, but I did watch that one.
It was such a really devastating loss too. Like I think everybody was like, "Wait, what?" I think even Ronda was like, "What?" when she woke up. You don't watch
Do you watch-
fights?
No, not really.
Skating?
No. I did wear a skateboard shirt today. Brooklyn Projects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy owns that. So I was like, you know what? Going
Good shop.
Yeah. It's like, let me put this on.
Cool.
Rep it.
What shampoo do you use?
I use like 3-in-1 shampoo, like dog shit shampoo that
Yeah.
I should not be using.
You mean shampoo and conditioner together?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're jealous. I could tell right away.
A little bit.
Nah, but you got some badass tattoos. So
Yeah, but it's
You'd
not
rather
as good
have
as
your
your
hair.
hair.
Not,
You'd
yeah.
rather have your hair.
I wasn't born with it,
Some
like you were.
Yeah, some people are lucky.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Some people got the waves.
It's weird that you take care of it like that.
Yeah, I should definitely take care of it way better, considering that's like one of my main punchlines is like take care, brush your hair. But I treat my hair like shit.
It doesn't look like you do.
Right.
It looks like you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your sign off.
Yeah, it's usually my sign off. It's like brush your hair. It's just that's like a real old school saying, like
Right.
where I grew up.
We have those.
Yeah.
We do.
No, we. I'm by myself over here in Australia.
What's your sign off?
Oh, don't die, but I'm not Australian
yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
Mine's later, skater. I just want to see your face when I said that.
It's a rough one.
How much longer do we have to do this with you? And I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him, trust me. Freaking turd.
So, what's the best thing about living in Brooklyn?
I just moved there like a month ago, but I just like I could walk everywhere, like,
Yeah.
Pizzeria's there, the supermarkets across the street, bars are there, restaurants, so everything's within a 3-minute walk. So I don't really have to get in I don't even have a car anymore. But
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing about living in like Brooklyn or Manhattan. Everything's just right there. You don't have to do anything.
One of my sons was staying there. I met him for lunch yesterday in Brooklyn. I could tell that he really enjoyed it because it was just like that, like walking everywhere. But everything's available.
Yeah. From A to Z, any kind of food, whatever, pharmacy, whatever you
think
need.
But having a car that was a convertible would be pretty cool because your hair would be flowing.
Yeah, that would be. That's my first big buy. Maybe
I was going to say
next-
that wouldn't be a bad purchase for you.
That would be a good purchase.
Because you'd be flexing hard.
Yeah.
What kind of car do you have?
I have like a Hyundai Elantra. Like I'm so not a car guy. I'm mainly like an A to B kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like I could care less what I drive. in.
But I mean,
if I had like fuck you money, I guess I would,
Get a
something
convertible.
obnoxious.
yeah, get a convertible,
Right.
Tesla or something. But
But rarely do people have cars around here anyway, right?
yeah, not in Manhattan or
Especially
Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn, or
I mean, in Staten Island, everyone has a
Yeah.
car because you have to drive. But in Manhattan, no. It costs you like $600 to park it.
right.
That's crazy.
And if you can't open it up, I don't want a car either.
You know, in Tokyo, to get a car, you have to prove that you have a parking place.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you gotta like get that's the whole like cafes back, which you gotta
Yeah.
get the parking, and then
Yeah, exactly.
that's funny.
What about a motorcycle?
No,
No,
not a fan.
too dangerous?
I'd probably just fall off, but my mother would kill me if I got one too. So
Oh, wow.
not physically, but
You what?
not physically, but she would definitely.
She wouldn't be happy.
She would not be happy.
I think it's smart for mums to think that about their kids.
Yeah, show
Road
she
bikes
loves
are
me a little
dangerous.
bit.
And then when I think about here, you guys got so much traffic, and if there's so much traffic, then there's because if you ride a motorcycle and you crash, that's your stupid fault.
Right.
But people run you over in traffic, and it doesn't matter how good of a motorcycle rider you
Right.
are, you just got sideswiped by a dumbass that was texting while running you over, and there's no coming back from those. So
No.
I think it's not a bad thing for mums to say that. My mum said that. My mum said, "Don't get a motorcycle license or a tattoo." I don't have a motorcycle license. I got your mum.
Wait, don't get a motorcycle license. Ride motorcycles, but don't get a license.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because she knew
There's a loophole.
dirt
You
bikes.
mean for road bikes?
Yeah, she
I
was
see.
like, you can ride dirt bikes. Because I started riding dirt bikes
Yeah.
when I was like 4. So,
Does that mean I'm negligent that I allow my son to ride his motorcycle to Mammoth?
nah, because Mammoth is different. If it was your day to day and you lived in Los Angeles, I
Yeah.
would say it's coming for you. Like, there's not everybody who has a license who drives in a city, rides in a city is like, it's not when it's not. I forgot what it was, but it's coming.
It's not if, it's when.
Yeah, because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I had a scooter, and several people ran me off the road, and I was like, imagine if I had a motorcycle that was going fast enough for me not to slow down enough to hit that person. Because one time I went over the hood of a car, and it was like right out the front of work. I just got to work, and I had a backpack with a laptop in the back, and I was on the outside, and somebody went up the curb out of nowhere, so just straight across me. And I hit it and went flying over the car.
Oh, my God.
I went head first, but I landed on my backpack. And I had a helmet on, so my helmet and my backpack hit the ground. I broke my laptop, and it rammed the forks of the bike into the engine, so it wrote the bike off. But I was fine. I was my boss carried my bike off to the side because I was late, and I went in and was on the air going, "You guys, I just did a somersault out the front. You're not going to believe it." But that was when I realized, I'm like, if I had a good bike, I would have been hitting
I
that.
have a similar story to that, actually.
You did?
Yeah, well, when I was 15,
Okay.
and I had made, my bank account, I was saving all my money from pro events, so I turned pro at 14. So at age 15, I had $700.
Boom.
And I bought a Honda Express scooter so I could get to the skate park by myself.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't really understand, or I ignored, or I was in denial of traffic laws that I really wasn't old enough to drive.
Yes.
But I thought if I was 15 that I could. But I got away with it for a while. When rode this ramp that was sort of in my area, and anyone who lives in San Diego will understand this, but we were living in Cardiff, and it was on the other side of the freeway. So I drove my Honda Express there. I was coming back from the ramp, still had my knee pads on, and I'm coming down Birmingham.
Yeah.
You know how Birmingham just goes like
Down the
down
hill.
and then flat and then down and flat?
I've bombed it a lot.
So I went to make a left off of Birmingham and hit a bunch of sand and just laid down and knee slid out.
So you didn't get hurt.
It was
lucky.
so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my bike just kept sliding under a trailer. And then I got wedged on the trailer. But Mickey Vukovic was following me
Yeah.
on his scooter. And then he and I both, that was my story, but I somehow got out of it like you by wearing my skate pads.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
when you're going on a scooter. It's just those road bikes. It's
Have you
like
had
a
any
different
injuries?
thing.
No, never had surgery. Never really
Really?
broken any bones or nothing. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
unicorn.
Yeah, I try to.
What do you mean? Do you know most people don't?
I don't know. Not most people we meet.
Yeah, but we
Yeah, but you
don't.
guys are going off like 50-foot ramps
I
and
don't know, I'm
shit.
saying.
Like, you know.
Yeah, we know.
don't
We
know,
hang
it's-
out with dumb people. Most people don't go. They don't have broken bones, right? Right? You guys don't break your bones
I
normally,
feel like
right?
if you make it through like
Who's
15
broken their
without a
bones here?
breaking bone,
One, oh, boom! Told you. That works.
Breaking your toe doesn't count.
that don't count.
It's a bone.
No, it's not.
You
It's
don't
like
need your
half a
toe.
bone.
Yeah, just cut it off. You got 9
Can't
others.
put it, if you can't put a cast on it, it's not.
Which
broken.
toe?
Wait, not the big one.
If it's not the
Oh,
big
yeah,
one,
if it's
you
not the
didn't
big
break
one.
none.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fourth
Nah,
one. It's not
nah.
even a
Nah,
toe.
that's useless.
You didn't break it.
Yeah,
I'm with him now.
yeah. Get out of here. What does that one do?
Well, let's hope you don't break anything.
I
Yeah.
feel good about it.
You know, they
You
always
seem
say
like you
break
know
a
what you're
leg.
doing.
Yeah, so
Going to the bar, going to get pizza, going to the supermarket, getting in the car, making a video. I feel like that's
pretty safe.
yeah.
I might choke, but that's about it.
Right. Do you chew your food?
There's always like this comment like chew your food before you swallow, but I'm always trying to get the words out.
Right.
Like
so
fast.
you
Yeah.
could be that guy.
I could be that guy, but I think that would also make for a great video if I just start choking in
yeah.
the middle.
As long as you get it out.
Yeah, as long as I don't die.
Yeah.
But
Do you know the Heimlich?
You don't self
in theory?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you could like
You do?
sit on like a chair. Well, not sit on, or like
Oh.
lean on it. Like
Yeah.
if this is and just
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. What if
that.
you don't have any friends?
right.
I
Yeah,
don't
I gotta
know.
film alone because I can't even. I like to be like in my head.
Oh wow. You would. So if you had a videographer, that would throw you off.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
because sometimes I'm in that car for like an hour and a half, like doing take after take after
Yeah.
take. So I'm sweating like a dog. Phone's overheating. I'm getting calls. I'm like, this is fucking unbelievable. So, yeah, if I had a videographer, that would definitely throw me off. So,
Okay.
90% of my filming is I'm solo. That's why I
Wow.
could think out loud and
So the live appearance might be kind of nerve wracking for you, huh?
that's why I don't do them.
But I will tell you, man, it is practice. Like the
Right.
more you
Yeah.
do it,
The
like
more
me
you get
doing
used-
stand up,
And-
first time, I'm shitting myself.
And you'll find that will help you.
Yeah.
And it'll help you, you know,
Right.
just in terms of making a living too.
All right.
Like getting past that, where suddenly you'll open up a lot of new opportunities.
Right. You can finally just be able to do it. You're going to bomb. I'm sure I would bomb a few times, but I think that's just part of.
Yeah, but it's
Part
like
of the-
I did a public speaking gig kind of reluctantly a long time ago, and thought like, well, that was, you know, I got through it, and then
Right.
eventually started to refine that, and that has become a thing I do like regularly now.
Right. And you're not going to necessarily bomb. You're just going to you're going to go, wow, that was nerve wracking.
Yeah, and
then
I
the
can
next
fix
time you
all
go,
these elements of it.
Right.
I can work on this, and then you'll just have it.
Right.
and then it becomes easy. Well,
Then it's
That's
second nature.
it just
That's our
becomes
career
less
advice.
stress. Like you're not
Right.
like, oh God,
Oh,
what's
fuck, I gotta
tomorrow?
do it. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that feeling.
Yeah.
The more you do it, you're like, cool, tomorrow.
All
you know,
right,
I'm going to eat with a bunch of dickheads. It's
Yeah.
going to be awesome.
Get it over with and get out of there.
Yeah.
Collect my check and say, how you doing?
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Any merch?
I do have merch.
Smart.
Couple of shirts.
What's it called? Do you have a name for your merch, or it's just signature stuff?
Just signature shit.
Right.
Just, you know, like
What are you selling?
just have like 3 shirts. One's is like Cugine sandwich shop.
Yeah.
It doesn't really exist. And it has like, you know, like 5 little words that I say, like cholesterol, class, Diet Coke.
Nice.
And then I have like a pizzeria one with like a cartoon of me on the back, like,
Yeah.
flipping a pizza.
Yeah.
And then I have one that just says down horrendous, which is just like me being hungover. I could do like hungover videos.
Right.
I always just say I'm down horrendous.
Right.
So that was like an easy no-brainer. Doesn't really tie to the Cugine brand, but it does, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to like know who I am to wear that shirt.
So you figured out a way to make your alcoholism making money as well.
Right, yeah. I mean,
Hey, it's a
you
good
got to
move.
pay for the bar somehow. So
yeah. No, it's a good idea. You could open a bar, right?
I could open. See, a bar is.
Does that
would be
interest you
fun.
more than a restaurant?
I think so, but I think that's also dangerous, you know?
Sounds like it.
Because, you know, if you're bored, it's like, all right, I'll just
Yeah,
go
that
to my
could- that-
coffee
that
shop.
could
That's not
get
bad. But
tricky.
Yeah.
I'll just go to my bar, and then next thing you know, it's.
Yeah, they'll never stop serving you.
Right. They can't.
Yeah, it's yours.
Well, I'll just fire him.
Yeah.
Down
We're-
Horrendous
you
is a
gotta-
good name
we're
for a
cutting you
bar,
off.
though.
That is actually a great name
You
for a
could
bar.
just maybe patent and license it and then
Down
let it go.
Horrendous.
Listen to whatever he says. Do it.
Tony
You don't want to
knows.
work forever, you know?
Yeah, no, that's
That's
the
it.
goal.
Well, we just want to help you out. So,
Thank
hey,
you.
So,
thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. This
Appreciate
was
it.
awesome.
good to meet you, mate.
Appreciate it.
And good luck eating all these.
Good,
You'll
what
be
we're gonna
down
do.
horrendous if you
Yeah.
eat all these.
Yeah, I'll be in a coma or in a box.
What dad jokes? I got them.
Yeah, yep, you do. I'm going to go vomit on myself.
Nice.
All right, like and subscribe.